Fingers crossed this works. Hey, look at that. God, this is so much easier than Xbox. Bear with just getting YouTube up. There we go. This is so much easier than Xbox. It's unreal. So unlike my 20 million attempts to get this working on Xbox, this has worked on PlayStation straight away. Alrighty then. Well, intro while nobody's watching. Let's just see if this works. Alright then, let's start with some practice. I'm going to do some of the time trials, and then I'm going to hop into the new daily races this week, and then I'm going to do some open lobbies. Hopefully get some people in here. And hopefully we'll be on for longer than like 10 minutes streaming today. Thank God. So fingers crossed. Hopefully the internet holds up alright for a longer period of time. Let's get going. If anybody does come in the stream, I am literally going to preface this. I am incredibly rusty at this game. Do not let my driver racing fool you. I am not good at this game at the moment. If anybody is watching from the group, give a holler in the chat. I have the comments up, well, the live chat open, so please feel free to interact, and hopefully people are watching. There's no way 5 people are watching. Whoa! I'm YouTube famous! Wow. Alrighty. So, I'm gonna hop into some time trials to warm up, because they're also worth a crap ton of money. And then after this, we're going to be going into some of the new daily races this week, having a go at one of all of them each probably, and yeah, see where we'll go from there. And then I'm going to go into some open lobbies to end the day, where we're going to be doing some commentary on that as well, hopefully. And after that, who knows where it takes us from there, but hopefully I'm going to be streaming for a bit longer tonight, a couple hours, few hours, Just like my good old times back a few years ago when I used to stream as well. You know what it is, Chris? If I had a camera, I would absolutely do that. Full kit, full helmet, full gloves. I mean, I'm kind of a tryhard anyway because I do actually have gloves for my rig. So I actually am a tryhard already, kind of, you know? Ironically, I knew somebody from my old sim racing group who genuinely did that, by the way, like, dead ass. That's not even a joke or anything like that. He literally had full race suit, full proper gloves, full racing everything, and he genuinely used to do that, and he used to record himself on stream. It was quite funny when he lost. Although annoyingly, he was pretty good at the game, so he didn't lose too often. See, now you're just going to watch me fail for the next, like, 10-15 minutes. I promise I'm not going to be in time travel that long because this is going to be boring. But we'll give this a go just while I warm up. Hopefully everybody, if anybody is watching, hopefully you guys are all doing well on this Monday evening. And don't judge me too harshly, alright? I'm a bit shy at the moment until I actually know what I'm doing, so be nice. Or don't, I guess. Not being nice, I guess, is better for the stream, so more funny in it. Oh yes, that's a lovely outbreak of myself right over the curb. I'm going to be treated to a masterclass tonight, can't lie. I didn't even look for what times I'm looking for here. I didn't even check. Oh well. Yo, Freddy. Well, you as well, Freddy, you're like the only one who's actually seen me race on the sim, so you can actually judge me. Way too early into that. A lot more curve than I needed. I do yap a lot in and out of kart. It doesn't change. I wonder if streaming's actually got me used to yapping while I'm driving. That might actually be the case, you know. I've never put that together. Huh. Okay, coming across the line, 51.8. No idea if that's good or not. Probably not, to be fair, considering I missed the entirety of that first chicane. That's a bit better. I did completely miss my gears though. Brilliant. Oh, is this going well already? Actually, let's have a look at the time real quick. What times do I actually need to beat? So out of my friends list, we've got... I know I've got quite a few, not even... Jesus Christ, not even the top 10 of my friends list. Okay, so we want to be aiming for a 148.5. Okay, 148, right. I told you I'm rusty. If this doesn't go well and I'm not improving, I'm going to hop straight into some races. Because there's no way anybody's watching this shit for more than 5 minutes. And it's going to be even better when I go in the races as well, because I'm going to get absolutely shat on by everybody who's actually an AS rated driver, whereas I am definitely not. At the moment. Very much used to be. See, that's a bit better. I made the corner this time. I'm learning. Let me know if the mic and sound is okay in terms of level wise. Oh, I completely hammered myself into there as well. Completely forget how light this is compared to you can really mash the throttle in this game. Very much getting used to the game again. Yo Liam, how you doing? I'll read your comment in a sec, dude. That's a bit better. I promise I'm meant to be alright at this game, even though I'm not showing it right now. Right, what's that improvement by then? Okay, there we go. Actually, making the first corner of the lap yields like 1.5 seconds. I can't fucking believe it. Who would have thought it? Things shifting through second through there will be a lot better. Two more seconds to make up on this lap. Oh, bastard. No, sorry Apex, this is how I drive, unfortunately. It's very bad for time trial, but it will get look a lot better during the races. I just prefer driving like this. Always have done when I've been on my wheel. So, unfortunately, will not be switching view. Thanks, Chris. You're a real pal. Way too early on the throttle there. That's definitely the bit to go though. First into the first gear into first pass chicane, the second gear out. Much better. I'm getting there, I'm getting there. Really shaking off the cobwebs. Oh, a bit too late into there though. I'll take it all back. You'll very much learn that I speak and things tend to go wrong afterwards. Alright, let's see if we can get one good lap together and let's just go into some races. see what the wait times are. Maybe second isn't the best out of there. Who knows? Felt like a better exit, but did also feel like it bogged a bit. Oh, a bit too deep into there. Ah, deep into there as well. Lost time. Lost a bit of time through there as well. 10th. Better. Yay. Let's not mess this last corner up right. Foreshadow. Lol. Remembering braking points is hard. Alright, 149.3. One more lap. Since I messed up the last corner. Yeah, first gear out of that corner is a bit better. Shame I messed up the braking point a bit though. Bit too soon on the brakes. Messed that up, haven't I? Considering I messed that one up so much. Ah, bastard. Right, let's go into some races. Yeah, you can disable it, Shield. I have it offset, actually. Wait, I'm in the gold times? There's no way. I know I have a lot of quick friends in my thing. I mean, to be fair, I can absolutely get a 48. Here's my quickest friend. You can see 147, which is, what, just under a second. So that was kind of my rough-ish pace in my peak in GT Sport. Like, what would it be? 4 or 5 years ago now, I guess. That was kind of like, I was usually about a second to a second and a half off the top time of the week. Now it's woo, all the way down, as you can tell. But yeah, well, I'm in the gold times at least. Just. I'll improve upon that. I'm sure I'll be fine. But let's get into some racing now. So what's the next race? So it's like a 10-minute wait. Christ. Okay, so we have race A, which is Battle of the... Oh, that'll be so fun. Oh, amazing. We've got boxes to drive. We've got shitty Italian boxes. That's amazing. Oh, well, we're definitely giving this a go first. That'll be fun. Okay, well, that's the first race we're doing, and it's the quickest to come back around. We've got GR3s at Catalonia. Which, standard. Usually you see that one kind of every so often. is pretty standard. And then we've got an interesting one, GR4 at, or GT4 at Watkins Glen. Now, I've never been huge on Watkins Glen, we'll be honest. The NSX, wow. That thing is never, in my memory, been top anywhere of the charts. But clearly, it really favours the grip. Interestingly enough, a Tigany I've got in there. Interesting. Okay. Right. Let us race some boxes, shall we? You've got to be kidding me. There is no way. Oh my god. So you guys can't see this because it's blocked the screen. I didn't even realize that. Okay. Apparently, I don't have PlayStation Plus. So 1 second, I'm getting my wallet. Honestly, you can't make this up. Every single time I've went to do anything, streaming wise, it's never went right. Ever. Honestly. Bear with. I'm spending more money. Cannot believe that. What are the odds, honestly? Hey ho. Right. That is pretty damn funny. Can't lie. For me it is anyway. I hope you have all had a good Monday, at least. Whoever is still actually out there. Swear to God, nothing is getting in the way of me actually streaming tonight. Swear to God. Can't make it up. I've still got a couple of minutes before the next race anyway. There we go. Back online. What? What happened? I don't know what happened. Nothing, everything's fine. Don't know what you're talking about. Alrighty, right, which box are we using? So we have, I mean, there's one with pink on there that I'm gonna have to use, so let's just go with that. Around Deep Forest as well. Right, let's see how slow this thing is. I wonder how many laps this race is. What is it? It's going to be like 3 or something like that, I guarantee it. Alright. Box. Look at the box. How bad is the understeer? I'm tempted to not set a time. Oh, it's quick, you know. Go on, 140 down the straight. Go on. You can get there. Up the hill. Oh, this does not have brakes. Good to know. Oh, this thing's mint. If I ever get into any sort of racing ever, this is my aspiration. Shitbox driving. This race is going to be carnage as well. I mean, to be fair as well, this is pretty much Gran Turismo's version of a go-kart race, without actually using the karts that are in the game. I think I definitely need a short shift in this as well. You're not wrong, Chris. You're not wrong. Alrighty. Okay, so we're going to be starting from the back. Probably. How many is there? It's 141. I've got a couple in there. Okay, so we just have to finish above 14th place. That's all we have to do. Right? Above 14th place. How many laps? 5 laps as well. This is going to be a slog. It's going to be great. Oop. Instantly driving out the pits, getting a penalty. Oh, good to know. There's damage. That'll come in very handy for the race. Okay, remember, there is damage, so if I hit anybody, and if there is any contact at all, they're going to be slow. Let's try not to put anybody into a wall, but it's not out of the question. Oh, it's a grid start as well. Oh dear. Okay. Already had one person jump start. Oh, look at the boxes fly. This is great. Keep an eye out for the radar on the bottom right, by the way. That's where the most of the action will happen. Oh, one's gone. Oh. Got a Belgian and a Spaniard up my inside. Oh, understeer wide, understeer central. Oh, the slipstream. Into ninth. Whoa, so many people out braking themselves, and I've been absolutely tagged into there as well. Are you kidding me? I got oh well. I got absolutely shunted and punted wide into that, and I got a penalty for hitting that guy. Oh well. Just like real life, eh? Oh my god. Glam Turismo just got absolutely sent. Oh, I've just sent him as well. Oh, I've been taken out royally there. First race back is going very well. This is... I've been absolutely destroyed there. Well, that's the race done. And welcome to the world of online racing. So I've been dished out a penalty immediately after being rammed into. Oh my god, the understeer. And then I've been absolutely destroyed as well. Oh well. I mean, this is a great introduction back into this in general. Alright, is there any chance of me catching anybody? How far behind? 13.5-ish. So I need to get, well, let's just go for quickest lap then, 1:43.5. Let's get it. So already gaining on the Spaniard that is in 14th. Can brake a little later into that corner. Right on the power. You want to be on the power as late as possible, because it really shoots you out wide. Yeah, you really want to short shift in this thing as well. Maxing out the revs does not do this car any favours. .3. See what I am roughly to the pace of the leaders then. I am gaining quite a lot. It's unfortunate that the I'm 44. Okay, not great, but not bad. Of course. Shame, because I'm actually keeping with the pack. Ah, I keep forgetting that's on the second line. Messing up all my shifts there. Alright, one more lap. Much better. Again, I'm losing a lot on the straight, so I might need to short shift some more. Hey, 143. Not bad. Okay, cool. I managed to finish. Right, I want to do one more of them. At least I actually finished it. Was not worth it at all. Let's have a look. Yeah, as I expected. Oh well. Right, what's the next one then? $8 minutes. Ugh. Jesus. Let's do a time trial, we'll wait then. Let's do one of these ones. It's the best car, 4C, Hurricane, V12 Vantage, GTR. Looks like it's the Mitsubishi. Lexus, GTR. Used to race against him. Yeah, sure. Let's just go for the Mitsubishi. Why not? There it is. Alrighty, Red Bull. Funnily enough, there's the next F1 race, isn't it? It really matches that curve. Can you just floor it around there and the curve just sticks? Oh, I forgot my braking point there as well. Keep forgetting to get my muscle memory back, to be fair. Keep forgetting. This thing really sticks. You really can't mother them curves. You would not be able to do that in real life, I'm pretty sure. Might need a second to accelerate out of there. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the difference between me and a pro driver. I really got disqualified for that? And I wasn't in the crack here. Right, one more lap and then back into the shitbox race. Oh, it's already disqualified. Great. Cool. Maybe I shouldn't have tried to follow the ghost immediately. I'm breaking my own rules here. Get used to the track, get used to the car first, then load the quicker ghost, once you've actually gotten used to it. Alrighty. Let's go back to where I belong. In the boxes. See, because this would have been a this would have been a fun race last time. So, out of interest, can you adjust anything? You cannot. Because honestly, some rear brake bias would be lovely right now. How long we got? 2 minutes. Okay, let's just get used to this thing again then. I have a feeling like half shifting this thing is quicker. Instead of letting it rev. So I feel like I was catching people on the straights last time who were revving it all the way. That's definitely the braking point to there as well. Right hand curb is definitely the braking point. Did not manage to hook it up through there at all this time. Don't think there's anybody in chat right now, but if anybody is, give us a holler. I do have the chat open, so I am reading all your comments. Okie dokie. Right, what we got this time? Is it the same people as last time? I think so. What were they doing? 142s last time. They're doing 142s. Jesus, I must be doing something wrong. Is tyre wear on for this? Ah, it is. That's why the qualifying times are so good. Okay, that makes sense. Great warm-up. Okay, so I did pretty much nail the start last time. I don't feel like mashing the throttle was the way to go. Maybe? Well, let's just try it. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, eh? Get it for the next one. Oh wow, I've gone into AA already. Jesus. Oh, idiots. That was a complete miscalculation there. Immediately down in the last place, I think. good there. The amount of understeer on show right now is comical. Whoa, that's a lot of braking through there. That was not me, that was the guy behind. Alright, let's put this to the test. Does it work? Does the short shifting work? Oh, that was bad. What the fuck? Okay. I'm gonna get a penalty for that, aren't I? I'm surprised I didn't. I got absolutely T-boned there on the exit, which was a shame because I had a really good first lap. Alright, more to gain again. That's a penalty. Oh my god. How am I getting like not a penalty for that, but then they're just sending it down the inside? Oh my Jesus Christ. And I got a track limits for that. Insane. Jesus Christ, these guys. I mean, this is what happens when you race in the lower lobbies. There we go. Oh, and I've completely outbroke myself into there as well. Down the inside. Fair play to the Dragon there, he was clean. Draft must be on strong or something like that, and I'm not realising because he's closed us off. Blocked us off there, bastard. Going into the pits. Okay then. Well, this race has not gone to plan. Whoa, okay. brakes. Cool. I've got another track. Where am I? What? Am I going over the white lines too much there? Like, what is that? God, psych. Penalties are costing me this race again. I'm gaining every time, but I mean they're gapping me down the straight. Oh, I'm doing it again. I don't need to shift when it's only half a second. Oh, I've done it again? Oh, somebody's in the wall. Captain Bradlaugh. There we go. Way too much speed going into that time. Learning race again. I'll tell the drive the chicane at least. Typical, a good lap at the end as well. I will get this race. I will do this race. See, this is the only thing now as well, because now I can't join race C, because now it's past half past as well. Could be worse. If I went down... No, I've went up in SR. Cool, cool. That's good. Interesting. So it means I have to... I hate the other races like this. Right. Let's try this one again, shall we? Where is it? There it is. Okay. give this another go. Okay. So much grip in this game compared to a Circle Corsa. God, I'm slow at the moment. How does he get so much speed over them curbs? This thing just bounces. Should have been a lot sooner on power there. A lot sooner. Okay, into the 30s. Ah, what the fuck? God, I cannot take that curve correctly. Better. Tiny blip in the throttle, that'll do. 3 minutes. This lap doesn't work, I'm going back in the boxes. Don't want to touch the curve on the outside there, that's really lengthens your braking up in there. Oh, bastard, man. What the fuck am I doing? Right. What does that get us at 130.8? The golds at least, but it's not a good time. Yeah, really not a good time. Realistically, I need to be up there with Super GT and Rob. And that is how out of practice I am in this game. That is how much out of practice. Of interest. I haven't used this one in quite a while. But let's see if this one helps. One more race in the boxes and then I'll switch to a different event. I might go into that I might go into that race C event, the Watkins Glen one. And then once I've done that, I'll probably go into some open lobbies to end the night. See if this makes any difference. I've swapped my wheels to my old PlayStation wheel, and because what I have is a McLaren GT3 replica wheel that I use for my Xbox. And then I have a regular CSL Elite wheel. Might give me a little bit more control in some of these races. We'll see. It might make absolutely no difference whatsoever because I can't drive at the moment, but we shall see. Like, if I manage to get my lines right, I can put in a decent time. I was low 32s. Low 32s? Low 33s, maybe. Anyway. Either or. Don't think that was the best start for me. It was not. Whoa, there was a guy on my outside. Line through there. Get a worse one though. How he's managed to hang it around the outside of there, I do not know. Oh, come on. Oh, psych. I'm not driving well here. Yeah, the draft is strong here as well. So it's making up the time difference on the group packs. Big pack up ahead. This is close. Well done, idiot. As usual, gets ruined by one bloody pleb. He deserved that. Oh, that could have been such a good fight to the finish as well. I wasn't even in the draft. Well, I didn't lose positions this time, but unfortunately that Italian guy kind of ruined my race. I mean, don't get me wrong, I absolutely put him in the wall on purpose there after him weaving into me on the straight, but you know, I will fully admit that. Okay, so how long we got? Cannot believe I went up an SR for that. I guarantee you my sports rating has absolutely tanked because of that. Okay, so what's the quickest car around here? NSX, GTR, NSX, NSX, NSX. A lot of NSX. Yeah, we'll use the... I've always wanted to try what the Genesis is like, so... What is it? 10 laps. Alright. Let's just give this a go then. Let's see if we can get some proper racing in here. 156s. Okay. Before I even start this, let's let us just load up a ghost immediately. Let us use... Let's go with the YouTuber, eh? Why not? Let's go with Tidney's, see what he does. So much more grip than I thought it was around there. Spot that break point well. Oh, you just use all the curb on there. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna get eaten alive in this race. That was worse than my first attempt. Okay, so you don't want to over-rev this thing. Noted. It does have some low-down torque. Oh, we did not like that curve at all. Completely overshot that one. Well, I'm probably 2 seconds off the pace, maybe. Probably more. Bit of a lift around there at least. Oh yeah, I'm like 4 seconds off the pace or something like that. It's pretty bad. Better. Hopefully people that are actually watching will see some actual proper racing in this one instead of just bumper cars the entire time I was in fourth gear. Let's see. Corner right this time. don't feel like you want to really like slam this thing into gear, to be honest. Oh, you can really run out wide there. Never mind. That's a good job this lap won't count, eh? Okay, well let's get used to this curb for one last time. Let's get used to that curb for one last time. Very well done, you moron. It's the handbrake. Now four-wheel drive, I forgot. Why does the handbrake not work when I'm turning? That's silly. Oh well. Well, I'm not last. There's a lot of Genesis in here, actually. I mean, there's still a lot of time for me to find here. So, hopefully I can make my way back up the grid with a bit of tyre and fuel deg. But yeah, there was absolutely a lot more time in that. Let's see. Pleased that the warm-up time is not like 50 minutes now. Yes, I know, got the bit there. Yeah, handbrake just doesn't work for some reason. Never mind. Oh. Well, my wheel's gone. Alrighty, well let's see how badly this goes. Rolling start. I'm currently in 9th place. Yeah, let's just see how badly this goes. Rolling start at Watkins Glen in Group 4 machinery. I'll stop now. Alright, here we go. Will I make it through the first corner? Who knows? Made it through the first corner. Let's go. This thing feels quick in a straight line. Take it very easy through this section. Ooh. Fortunately, I chose poorly. just took them guys on the outside there. Just puts me wide, the little bastard. Honestly, why do people just fucking send it up the inside, man? Bloody Max Verstappen rule. Alright, head in the game. 9 more laps. Carnage will happen at this chicane. It just will. Like that, for example. Hey, look at that, I actually made a proper move. Oh, NSX has a grip. Moving in the braking zone, what a surprise. So the NSX definitely has the edge in the corners, that's what makes it so quick. Whoa. Honestly, man. What is with these arseholes? Third around there. Oh, honestly, man. Jesus Christ. Absolutely attracting bloody carnage at the moment, as per. I mean, I don't know how I'm still only 5 seconds behind the leaders, like, but never mind. Somebody's went off behind us. Suzuki's wide. Suzuki's even wider. Very slow through there. Oh, I've got damage. Come on, get a move on, Frenchie. Too wide. Too early on the throttle there. Still a lot of time. Are you shitting my nuts? I went wide off a bloody corner and get a track. Honestly. I didn't think the penalty system was this bad in GT7 anymore. Clearly it is. Pretty much be flat through there. That was bad through there. Oh man, driving so poorly. So poorly. Guess this is what happens when you don't play a game for like 6 months. No, not even that, probably even longer than that to be fair. Big contact up ahead there. Oh, for God's sake, really? Honestly, man, you go wide in half of these bloody corners and it gives you a penalty for it. And a 1.5 second penalty turns into a 3 second penalty. I'm driving so badly, honestly. Just awfully. That's a better last corner at least. I'm gonna get absolutely sent by this bloody Russian, aren't I? Yep. I'm fucking surprised, honestly. And I've got front and rear damage. Yay. Yep. Literally wasn't even me. Honestly, man. Some arseholes really hold a grudge. Well, this has not been a showcase for anything from me. This has been absolutely shocking. Abysmal. Swift and the NSX still fighting up in front. We're going to get caught up in this NSX again. Oh, he's just turned in on me again. Great, putting it off again. Like, I don't get, I get punted off, and I get a half a second penalty for it. Honestly, I just don't get it. Okay, he's choosing to go around the outside. Interesting. No wonder all the the back markers lose so much bloody time. Like just constantly getting in accidents like this, you know? That wasn't even me. Back up in the 10th. Look at how far away I am of the next guy though. So what just happened there then? God, I'm literally awful at this game. Did all of that, and then the back end just completely went over that bloody curb. Honestly, man, I need to get back into this game. I'm shite. Properly shite at this game. That's annoying. Back end just completely went over that curb. Just hasn't done that at all this race, and then does it on that lap for some reason. Watch this lap be my best lap of the race or something now. I think what ended up happening was the rear or the back right tyre caught too much of that inside curb. Well, as it wasn't 158 as well. Well, I hope nobody else was around to see that, because that was shite. I gained literally nothing from doing that race. Oh well. Alrighty, let's do some open lobbies. Do some open lobbies then tonight. And hopefully... while I cool off for a bit, we'll do some open lobbies and hopefully we'll get enough people in to commentate. Alrighty. Sure. Race for real. Max players auto start off. Bring the laps way down. Let us start. What is a good track to get people in the lobby? Where is it? There's the one I want. Full course, 5 laps. Yep, preset. Rolling start. Or do I do rolling or grid? What's funnier? Grid's more. Yeah, BOP's on, boost off, visible damage, tyre wear. Let's put that on. None. Real slipstream. Yeah, 1 litre. GR3, PV limit, no. I said BOP was on, right? Yep. Shortcut penalty weak. Yep. Yep. Off. Flag rules off. Save settings. Streamy. Yeah, we'll not have any of them on. Where's the tuning bit? Alright. Ah, that did it. Did it incorrectly. Hang on. There we go. Okay, now save it from that. Okay, now we can go. Okay, fingers crossed. We get some people. Welcome, Devil Blade and Adam, to the mix. So let's get some display names on the go. Let's see what these guys can do. So we have Devil Blade 654 in the BMW M6. Lovely car to drive, honestly. Great little car. Well, I say a great little car. It's a boat of a car to drive, realistically. And what better way to showcase it around Spa? One of my favourite tracks to drive, normally, when I'm actually used to it. I imagine I'm probably a lot better in the other games than I am in this one. But we have Devil Blade currently in pause, and we have Romain Ventura 943. What is he driving? He is in what looks to be the Ferrari. Yep, he's in the Ferrari 458 GR3. What looks to be a 2024 F1 Ferrari inspired livery. Not that personally, not the F1 livery I would have went with Ferrari, but I'm not one to judge. It does look very clean on that 458 though, I will admit. Very clean indeed. But then again, pretty much everything will look good on that car. And we also have Adam in the pits as well. It looks to be in a plain white Dodge Viper. Not too often you see the Dodge Viper around here. Hopefully we should get a few more people into the lobby and the stream, and we'll get this race going as soon as there is. Let's have a look how many other people that we got in the lobby so far. So we have 4 in the lobby at the moment. Hopefully we'll get a couple more in. So we have Devil Blade going for his first fastest lap, weaving the tyres about. Let's see how it's done. So a bit of a POV. Going down into Eau Rouge, one of the scariest corners in the world. Fully flat through there as you should be on the soft tyres. On the racing hard tyres it can be a little bit more difficult, but with the BOP enabled and soft tyres on these cars there should be absolutely no problem. Heavy on the braking zone into there, shifting down to the second. Ooh, just getting a bit too much turn in there. Going down into one of the many hairpins on this sector. Again, just taking a little bit too much. Oh, and he goes into the pits. Wants to change some settings around there. We'll flick to Romain Ventura, who's now on there. First push lap. Ooh, just goes a touch bit wide coming through the first corner there, but not too bad. Can make up for that for the rest of the lap. Now let's see if coming around Eau Rouge as well. Will he be flat? No, a bit of a lift through there. Oh, does get it a little too much on the curve there, and the back end does go a little bit through, losing a lot of speed down this main straight. Down at the second, coming through these corners. Just about hitting the apex there on the exit. It's very important to hit that apex curve as quickly, as sweetly as you can, or you lose a lot of speed on the run down here. Using a lower gear to get around that corner. Usually I'd recommend second gear through there. Again, you can't really throw the speed around through these corners. A lot of the time you can usually use around third gear in these GR3 cars. Through the double left-hander. Looks like these hit that fairly well. Probably use that a little bit more. Oh, he goes a bit wide there, just into the sand trap going around there, so it's not going to destroy his lap, but it is going to make him very slow through these next couple of corners while he does wear off that sand trap. And while we'll have a look at this here, we will have a look at Tamafera, the Hungarian, in the lovely little orange Porsche livery, I might add. Lovely little colour. Using the second gear around that first corner. It's probably one of the only cars that I would feel like it probably actually could get away with using in first gear around that corner is the Porsche, with it having a very extended first gear, but he makes it work. Flat through Eau Rouge. Tiny bit of a lift as he gets onto the curve there, just straightening back out a little bit more, but not too bad there. We'll have a look at some of the rest of the guys on track. We have David the Stig, or Fresh Boy OG, in the totally blacked out 458 here. Let's have a look and go through the rest of the field while we have some more people on track. We have Devil Blade, as we saw before, in the M6. Roman Ventura managed to get a 2:23. We have Adam, who finally shows off the bright white Viper. Hurts the eyes almost, that one, in the sun, in Belgium. And we have Glitch in another M6, a lovely little gradient one there. You've got fading from blue to red. Actually quite like that. I do love a gradient. I will admit, I do love a gradient around here. Ooh, taking the second gear around that corner. Very brave. That's one surefire way to ruin a gearbox around that corner. And we have Michel, or Michael, as I'll call him. Michael 28, the German, in the red and white liveried Porsche. We have Fresh Boy switching to the Lamborghini. I wonder if that looks like it's the Gran Turismo style Lamborghini, I wonder. So it looks like we have a few more people joining this. Looks like it is actually. So it looks like we have the, oh yeah, it definitely is. So funnily enough, that is the rival team from the Gran Turismo movie actually, Kappa Racing, in the bright golden livery. We have here, he's battling with the white, golden and blacked out Porsche of Golden Fratzel. Oh, and a big shunt there. Come on, Golden, better than that. Any more activity like that, and I will just say for anybody watching the stream right now who is part of this lobby, this will be a no tolerance. Any shifty business like that and you will be getting kicked immediately, because there is no need for it whatsoever. This is a fun lobby, meant to be a fun times. Any stupid racing like that and you will be kicked immediately. So fair warning. That's your first one, Golden. We have Team Clio Racing DK, the Danish driver, in the AMG. So how many people do we have in the lobby? So we have I will put in a message saying starting soon once these few people have joined. Have quite a few people in this lobby now, which is good to see. Always a favourite of mine coming to Spa. So we have J Killer and Falco who are joining currently, which will make it 12 on the grid. And then we also have ART Jeff East joining as well from the Netherlands. So we have what kind of ratings have we got here? So we've got BS Team Clio Racing, BB, BS again, AS and Falco, and a BB. So a very mixed grid here, so it should be good for some racing here. So if you can hear me, Jeff East, let's get yourself on track and we'll get this race starting. And as soon as Jeff East is readied up, we will start the race for 5 laps at Spa. No quali, just heading straight into the race, so it's going to be a completely random grid if you haven't completed a lap. And let's just have a quick look at the grid. So we have Tamafira, Devil Blade, Adam, Glitch, Michael, Golden, Team Clio Racing, JD, J Killer, Fresh Boy, Roman Ventura and Falco, who looks like they both want to start from the back. Nice variety of cars here. We have a couple Porsches, a couple Mercedes, a couple BMWs, and we have a Ferrari, a Lamborghini and a Dodge Viper. So yeah, nice variety. Come on Jeff, let's get going. Don't want this racing to take all night. Want to see some carnage, some good racing here. And just as he enters the track there, we have somebody else who's joined. Let's have a quick look at the other 2 people who have joined. And let's get this started before anybody else joins. So we have 14 players out on track at the moment. Great amount of people in the lobby here. It should make for a really fun race. Alrighty. So a great start here coming into the turn 1. Great start. Drivers are readying up their engines. And away we go. It looks like it's a good start for the Hungarian driver in pole position there, but it looks like it's a great, even better start by Adam in the white Dodge Viper, who manages to get up the inside in the turn 1. We have Devil Blade on the inside in the BMW. Ooh, just a big squire there, and we have one of the BMWs off in the background there. That looks to be, and that is Glitch, who has unfortunately been spun right at the first turn. Hopefully you managed to get back on track, buddy. But we have Adam heading through Eau Rouge now in first place. Roman Ventura following him closely in second place in 458. And then we have Devil Blade, who's got a half a second penalty there, likely for skipping in the chicane. And we have Team Clio Racing, who's moved up from the back of the field right at the start there. Let's see who's going to be best into this section on the brakes. Very tight battle in between them two. Oh, and Clio's lost it into the wall there. Disaster for Clio there, coming through that corner. Just lost the back end a little bit too much. Seemed fairly even going into them corners there, so it didn't look like there was much in it though at all. And we have, looks like the Hungarian driver is pulling off to the side there. As we have Hungarian driver who was on pole, who just lost out on the starting positions, are now trying to get back their lead. Falco with a half-second penalty chasing him in tow. We have another Ferrari of Ibili, hang on, Ibby Wibbly Woo, Wibby Woo. Great name, by the way. You can always tell it's a British name. In 5th place, we have Jay Killer following behind him very closely there, going through the right to left complex in the bright blue Porsche. He's on the outside going into this section. Will he try and get the switch back in the next corner? No, he opts to go around the outside, but doesn't quite make it work. That allows Michael to catch back up behind him. Oh, he does go a bit wide there again, allowing Michael to get a bit more slipstream behind as Wibby pulls over to the side with a half-second penalty and both Porsches go through. We have Falco chasing here, but let's have a look in the battle for the lead. We have Adam in the bright white Viper, who just manages to keep it out of the slipstream. And we have Roman Ventura, who's showing a good battle here for 2nd place, but looks like we have Tama in the orange Porsche, who gets a great run out of that last corner there, but he's on the outside going into turn 1. Will he manage to get the switch back again going through turn 1? Will he manage to make it work? No, he's gone around the outside, but he's managed to get a great run out of that corner there, and he's side by side heading into Eau Rouge. But the Ferrari just manages to get that little bit of a leg on them and decides to not want to fight around Eau Rouge there. Very close battle between these two. Great racing between the Porsche and the Ferrari here, as Tama looks for the slipstream behind that Ferrari. It doesn't look like the Porsche has quite the legs on the Ferrari as it does into the straight. Opts to not go for the lunge into the next couple turns there. We have a battle between the two Porsches here in 5th and 6th place as Michael goes around the inside there of Jay Killer. Great move by Michael there to get up to the 5th place, and now he's going to try and hunt down for that podium position. Oh, we have another Porsche going off, Ferraris there I should say, going off in the background. That was Wibby Woo, as we have Team Cleo going into 9th place there around the inside, trying to recover after that early spin going through the first couple of corners there side by side. We have the Lamborghini, Fresh Boy, who is looking to go very defensive into that corner, and a great little switchback move there. Can Cleo make it work? No, he ends up getting to the wall again, just taking a bit too eager on that throttle, trying to get past that, and there might have been a bit of contact there, trying to get through on Fresh Boy there. Oh, we have one of the Mercedes going wide there, just in the sand trap, just taking a bit too much curve there on the inside, and too much throttle, goes straight into the sand trap there at the side, losing a lot of time to the rest of the guys around him. As the field looks to be a bit more spaced out here, as we have a great battle for the lead still developing, as we have Roman Ventura and Tama now right on the back of Adam going into the last of the chicanes there. Adam really defensive, but he just managed to hold it right. He goes a bit wide going into the chicane there. Who will manage to make it stick? Oh, a bit forceful there from Romain, trying to take Tama out wide. Little bit aggressive there from Romain Ventura there, trying to really force him off the outside, playing the F1 rule to a T. He was at the apex, and therefore it is his corner, which, for the record, I do not agree with. Don't at me. Oh, we have a look of Michael going a bit wide there, which allows Jay Killer to get him back up the inside. Oh, this is going to be a big battle between the Porsches coming through Eau Rouge. Who's got the biggest balls? Oh, and Jay Killer's got the biggest balls there, and he manages to make it stick. A great move by Jay Killer, and it looks like Michael might even get a penalty for going wide. He does, going through Eau Rouge. That is the risk you take going around the outside of Eau Rouge there. You are almost guaranteed to get a penalty, and unfortunately Michael will drop even more time to Jay Killer after taking that penalty there. Great move by Jay Killer though to maintain that position. Hopefully he can make some ground on the 3 leaders here. As Tama also has a half-second penalty. Looks like he also did the exact same as one of the front runners there, and just got out a bit wide over Eau Rouge and got himself a half-second penalty. But it looks like these two, Tama here, are the quicker of the two drivers compared to Adam. But Tama's looking for a move around the outside here. Will he manage to make it stick? No, he doesn't. He just gets a bit wide on the on the loose AstroTurf there, and that will not help his course at all. He tries again to make up the ground back on Romain and Adam. We have Falco here trying to make some ground on J Killer. Looks to be a bit beaten up. And that's AMG. And we have another AMG behind him in Annihilator. And another AMG behind that. Team Clio, who has unfortunately been in a bit of a wars in this race and is just trying to come back through the field here. Unfortunately, let's see what kind of lap time he does in this one. As he does look to be on a quick pace here. Getting it turned in nicely, coming through them last couple of hairpins. Getting it pinned, slamming the throttle down there. What kind of time will it get? And we have a new fastest lap of 2:20. That was set by Falco, and it's just beaten out by hundredths of a second there by Team Clio. Falco and Team Clio clearly the quickest of the two drivers, both Mercedes drivers, as well as Falco is right up to the back of J Killer here. Coming through Eau Rouge, will he manage to get a good run? Oh, he gets a great little cut back there. It looks like a tiny bit of contact because of the net code there, but will that Mercedes manage to have the legs over the Porsche in the slipstream? And here comes Falco. Oh, looks like he just missed times that there and runs into the back of J Killer, going through that little complex there. I think a bit of a lag, unfortunately, being the downfall of him there as J Killer holds the position. And it looks like we still have another battle still reigning as Romain Ventura really tries to put the pressure on Adam here and just cannot seem to find a way past, as Tama has dropped a little bit of time to these two. Let's focus on this battle for the lead for now as we are on the penultimate lap here. Adam doing a great job to hold off Romain Ventura for so long, but these two look to be the quickest of the two drivers. However, Adam has shown some pace this lap and some good defensive driving, which has kept him in position, although he does look to be a bit wide going through them corners. Maybe the tyre wear on the Dodge just starting to look a bit more compared to... Oh! Who was that? Right, you're gone. Sorry for not realising that. That's annoying. Honestly, there's always one person that ruins it for everybody. Yep, that was shaping up to be a really good race there, and it's been absolutely ruined by a pillock, as usual. So we have Adam here, who is currently in the race, luckily not too much caught up by that incident there with the idiot of a back marker. Honestly, man, what is with these people? Some people just are sore losers. So we have Falco, who's now leading the race, followed by J Killer. We'll be changing some rules around for the next race. So J Killer chasing through this right to left to right now. It looks like Falco's just managing to gain some time now on the rest of the field, as these two look to be the quicker of the two drivers here. We have Adam not far behind them, and we also have Team Clio's finally managing to gain a bit of time here, and is gaining on Adam rapidly here, coming to the end of this race. And it looks like J Killer has just lost a bit of time going through that section, has dropped back from Falco. It looks like Falco might just have the win in bag here if he can keep it together, but we'll focus on the battle for third and second place here, as it looks like Adam just goes back around the outside. Oh no, and he loses it, gets a bit too wide there and unfortunately just gets spun there. I don't know if there was a tiny bit of contact between him and Team Cleo. Really unfortunate for Adam, who's defended so well for the rest of this race, and unfortunately he ends up back down the field in 7th place. Oh, we have Jay Keller just going a bit wide there, really getting loose on the slip stuff there, and we have Team Cleo, who's not far behind him, should be able to get some good ground here. Coming into the final couple corners now, he has massive overspeed in the slipstream, coming into the last corners. Will he manage to go for a dive? Jay Keller rightfully goes defensive. Team Cleo opts for an outside line. It looks like Jay Killer's just sent it a bit too wide there. Oh, there's a bit of contact there as well. Jay Killer just sending him wide at the exit. Don't think there was much in that at all. And Team Cleo comes across the line. Jay Killer, Tama unfortunately spins it at the last possible turn there, and does not make it across the line. He crosses in 6th place there. Roman Ventura, after the unfortunate incident with the back marker, ends up 4th place. Annihilator in 5th. Tama in 6th. Wibby Woo in 7th. Adam unfortunately coming across in 8th there after that kerfuffle with the back markers there. Devil Blade in 9th and Glitch in 10th. Sorry about some of the unfortunate back markers there. We will take no notice of it. I'll switch up the settings and we will continue like nothing happened there. Event settings. Let us tell you what, where should we go next? Yeah, let's go to this. Let's go here. And what we'll do is we will go flag rules on. And we'll do this. Yo, Annihilator, thanks for joining the chat, mate. Let's see the first cars out on track this time. Team Cleo getting it out very early there, looking to set some pole laps here. However, little does he know that I'm going to be completely rounding it. So we have 4 drivers left out on track. Is that you saying that you want to do the Nürburgring? Only if you're good. Maybe. I'm still it's the only track I am not comfortable about racing with in a lobby, if I'm perfectly honest. Team Cleo wants to do brake bias. Tell you what, I'll change it after the next race since everybody else is on track, Cleo, if that's alright. Okie dokie. So we have 12 guys on track right now. So let's see what these guys are doing. So we have Team Cleo in the Merc again, and just behind him we have Devil Blade in the BRZ, and we have Glitch in the Supra. Nice little Coca-Cola livery there. What is it? Purple and white there. Nice little livery. We have Jay Killer in the old school Ford GT, one of a personal favourite of mine. Ibby Wibby Woo back in that Ferrari. We have Schnick Schnuber I don't know if that's pronounced right. Unfortunately, my British pronunciation does not do any of these names any favours. Yo, Rob, how you doing, buddy? Long time no see. I was genuinely wondering if anybody would catch is from the from GRT. I was wondering, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you again. You fancy coming in and showing all these guys what's up? Oh, by the way, Rob, don't bother rewinding like any of the other stream, because you'll see me absolutely failing at this game. I'm not what I used to be. Need a lot more practice. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I've just looked it up. Of course it was Matt who found us. Is Matt lurking as well then? Oh, he's in! Hi Matt, I didn't even see your name pop up there. Great to see you again, buddy. I mean, it didn't take as long to track us down, because this is literally like the first time I'm streaming from stuff like this, and it really hasn't taken you long to find me at all. So, you know. Hey ho. But let's have a look at these lovely individuals before we go racing. How many people we've got on track here? So we have 14 people on track right now. Let's have a quick run by of them all after we say we're stopping soon. So we have Team Clio, followed by Glitch. We have Wibby Woo in the Ferrari again. We have Adam in the white Lexus. We have GRT, Matt in the AMG, and closely followed by Annihilator, that was right by, who's currently in 8th place. As we have a bit of a battle going in the T1 here. Who's going to be the late of the brakes? Got Annihilator on. Oh, bit of contact there, shoving mine to the wall. Annihilator just waiting up there, showing apologies to Matt. Good sportsmanship by you, Annihilator. That's what I like to see in these races. We have J Killer still rocking the 4GT, Schnick Schnerber in the Porsche, Annihilator as we saw in the AMG, Tama back in the orange Porsche. We have Supreme in the chromed out silver BMW, Devil Blade in a Merc this time around, Bruno Andre in the bright purple Lamborghini. We have True Kai, True King, who is rocking a Red Bull liveried GTR, the boat that it is, the Datsun boat, as I like to call it. Smoking Tortoise in another bright orange GTR, and we have Falco, who's currently sitting in the pits in a Toyota Supra. And on that note, let's get this started. 15 people in the lobby, so hopefully there should be lots to commentate on this time. I mean, you can always trust Matt to find out like a lobby or a stream, can't you? You really can. But yeah, just for full context, by the way, this is just something I'm kind of throwing up. With doing karting and stuff a bit more in real life, I decided to throw up this, if I'm perfectly honest, see where it does. Let's go, Matt. Good luck, buddy, as we start this race, and it looks like we've got a good start there by Team Clio in the Merc up in front. Wibby Woo just following behind, getting an even better start there, managing to get the draft as we have Matt coming up in the 3rd place in the MMG again. Glitch in 4th then. Who's going to be the battle of the late breakers coming into turn 1? It looks like Team Clio might have this as it goes defensive going into turn 1. Will Wibby Woo decide to show a move on the inside there? Or the outside, I should say. Who's going to be the battle of the brakes there? Team Clio up there. Oh, and it looks like there's a massive amount of carnage there as Matt dives up the inside, and Wibby Roo is round, unfortunately, there. And we have Glitch, who's managed to make it up in the second there, and the two Mercs of Annihilator and Matt there battling. Matt just manages to get the better of him there. As we have a bunch of carnage going on behind, we have Matt up the inside of Glitch there. Toyota versus Merc. Matt just managed to keep it around the outside there. As we have another big battle going on behind there. Oh, and lots of carnage going through. Cars absolutely everywhere. And it looks like Supreme's benefited after all of that, going into 4th place. Adam in 5th, Annihilator in 6th. But closely battling with Jay Killer and Bruno Andrea in the purple Lamborghini. Followed closely by the orange GTR Smoking Tortoise. Devil Blade behind him. True Kai, Jay Killer, Falco moving up the field, Tama in 13th after a poor start from him, Wibby Woo trying to make up some ground after being turned around, and Schnick Schnurb unfortunately stopped on track there, maybe in an incident I didn't see. I mean, it really is, isn't it? I mean, do you expect anything less of this track, really? Team Clio comfortably out in front here after all the carnage at the beginning, really stretching his lead there. We have Matt in 2nd place, showing it up for GRT. Glitch in 3rd place, just outside the draft of Matt there, so it looks like Matt might be safe going into turn 1. Supreme closely followed by Adam, Annihilator, and Bruno. Looks like these guys are all using the slipstream train, and looks like Annihilator might actually be the benefit of this. Look at the overspeed that Annihilator has coming on the back of these two here. And that Merc is incredibly quick in a straight line, and he might go past a pair of them here into turn 1. But Supreme looks to them actually doing a little bit of a bump draft there, helping Adam along. Annihilator on the inside going into turn 1. Will he be battle of the bricks? Oh, moves over in the braking zone there, not the best move. Annihilator there, you can't be moving across in the braking zone there. You've moved from the inside right to the outside in the braking zones. No wonder there was a bit of contact there. Adam goes through and Supreme, and unfortunately all that good work Annihilator did to get in the slipstream on that straight has been undone. We have Falco in the background in the Supra, managing to make up a bit of ground on that pit straight that we managed to see. Bruno Andrea, closely followed by Devil Blade, Smoking Tortoise, Jay Killer, True Kai and Tama. Making his way back up the field after a bit of a poor start there. Looks like the leaders have spaced out a bit here, so we have Team Clio, Matt in 2nd place, still being followed by Glitch, but it looks like it's the battles behind that are going to be the closest ones here. So we have a bit of a battle in the background here. Devil Blade managing to keep it on track versus Bruno Andrea. Oh, but he hits the wall there, but so does Bruno. And the guys behind him managed to benefit this. The two GTRs look to make up some ground here after the bit of contact for the wall that both of them had. And it looks like True Kai, oh, so you've got a yellow flag going into turn 1. Two GTRs battling there, and a great little switchback by True Kai. Will he manage to make it work? No, doesn't quite manage to get the traction out there for Smoking Tortoise, and Smoking Tortoise keeps the place at the moment. What's happening in front? Honestly, man, what is with people? Where is he? Honestly, you can always count on just a couple of idiots just to ruin it for everybody. Well, unfortunately, this is now much more of a race as Team Clio has been taken out by the back marker again. I don't know why that is still going on, because I do have the ghosting on. So unfortunately, sorry Clio, that has not worked as it was meant to there. But now we have GRT Matt followed very closely by Glitch, but Clio is right on the back to reclaim that 1st place there. Annihilator in 4th place, and unfortunately has fell back over the course of these past couple of laps over the top 3. We have Falco, Supreme and Adam closely following. Looks like they're all in the draft there in this little pack, going through the very tight left to right. Just managing to keep out the walls there is everybody. Yes, just managing to keep out the walls there. Very difficult set of corners here, but this is one of my favourite tracks, I will add. I do really like this track in general, to be honest, so it's very nice to watch it for a change, and some of these cars fly around the circuit. Let's quickly flick back to Annihilator and Falco just up front. Annihilator on the inside on the defensive line going through against Falco. Ooh, looks like he's a bit slow through there, just holding up Falco behind him there. Will he manage to get the overspeed coming into the tight hairpin before the main straight? Annihilator goes defensive. Oh, and Supreme just really showing the door there to Falco. Supreme just still loses out, but they're going to have the slipstream all the way down this back straight as we have the battle for first here. Glitch in front of Team Cleo, and we have Merc versus Supra again. We have Matt here, who's going to be getting a bunch of overspeed coming down into turn 1 on the back straight, and this is going to be a three-way battle for the lead here coming into turn 1. You can see the Merc behind them. You can see how much overspeed that he's managing to get here compared to the two in front. We have Glitch on the inside holding the defensive position, Team Cleo on the outside, as we have Rob C has entered the lobby. I repeat, Rob C has entered the lobby. You're all in for it now. Glitch holding the position into turn 1, followed very closely by Team Cleo and Matt, as we see Supreme just going into the wall there behind. Team Cleo taking the inside line, managing getting a lovely bit of overspeed there. Will he manage to gain the place? Yes, he does. Team Cleo goes through to reclaim his first place after a bit of trouble with the back markers there. Coming through the tight section now. Glitch almost getting the wall there, but not quite managing to do it there. Team Cleo managing to stretch his legs after getting past that Supra. And the Supra is making it very wide for Matt there as they both hit the wall there, I believe, on the exit of that, slowing them down, and Team Cleo just managing to streak away here. Matt just falling out of slipstream range of these top two as Team Cleo just managing to keep ahead here. We have Glitch just outside of the slipstream range. Supreme in a world of his own in 4th place, and look at this battle that we have for 5th place here. Devil Blade followed by Falco, Adam, True Kai, all in this little pack here. So we have Falco going down the inside of Devil Blade, hard on the brakes, throw it in, hope the car sticks. Falco on the inside, oh, bit of contact there. Adam goes very, very deep into that hairpin, and a bit of contact there. Less of that, Adam, in the future. That's your first warning there. That's a big bit of contact going into there. So just be careful next time, please. Devil Blade will be on the charge after a little bit of contact going through that bit. He's being followed by True Kai, Bruno, Andrea in the Huracan. We have J Killer in the 4GT, not managing to make that top speed work for the 4GT this time around. We have Annihilator, Tama and Ibby Woo in last places here as well. Quick flick back to the lead as we see Team Cleo on the defensive on the inside of Glitch. Will Glitch try to make it work around the outside there? Doesn't quite manage to make it work. Team Cleo holds the position for now, but just does scrape the wall there, but gets good enough exit speed over Glitch to maintain that position. Team Cleo really managing to stretch his legs through the section here as he's pulled out over a second gap to Glitch behind him here. If he keeps this up, keeps it out of the wall, it looks like he might have stretched a big enough lead as he sets another purple sector in this one. Very impressive driving by Team Cleo there after reclaiming his lead. Matt just clipping the wall there on exit. Supreme just managing to keep it together here as Falco follows in that Supra. We have Adam in the Lexus behind, and we still have a battle going on behind between Devil Blade, True Kai and Bruno Andrea. As we say, Team Cleo go around the final hairpin with no issues whatsoever. Oh, and Bruno Andrea really tries to send it up the inside of both of them there, not managing to make it work. Oh, that's a really bad driving from Bruno Andrea. That will be the last race that he does in this lobby after taking out two people there. But we have Team Cleo across the line to take first place there, setting the fastest lap of the race on the final lap. Glitch in second place, Matt, and in a league of his own, Supreme and Falco just not managing to have the legs coming across the line there, an extra lap, and he might have had Falco across the line. We've got Adam, Bruno Andrea, Devil Blade, Ibby Wibby Woo, Annihilator, Tama, and True Kai after having a bit of contact in that last race. And out you go. And let us change this. Settings. Where should we go next? Where is a good circuits? I've already been Spa. No. I always like Interlagos. Let's do 6 laps of Interlagos. Where is the thing? I need that. And see, this is the only thing. 'Cause flag rules were on, so it shouldn't have had any bearing on that. Oh well. Let's go. To Interlagos, to Brazil. Good to hear, Matt. I mean, I don't know why you're saying you weren't fast before, because you definitely were fast before. So whereas you've done that, I have literally scaled up massively, and then when I was with you guys, and I've taken a massive dip since, and I don't think I'm very good at this game anymore. It's going to take a while. If you'd seen the stream earlier, Matt, oh boy, it was rough. I cannot drive anymore. I think it should be on there, Cleo. Yep, that's should be on there. Brake bias is on. Just don't think I get along with this game as much as I did with GT Sport. Again, I can put a lap together and everything like that, but I'm nowhere near as quick as I used to be. I don't think, and also not playing this game like at all for the last year and a half probably. Definitely hasn't helped. So yeah. But anyways, Rob C showing us how it's done in the 7-Up flavoured 458. I noticed that you were setting all your times in the 458 as well, Rob, so I assume that is your car of choice. Tell you what, just because I'm nice. Hopefully that doesn't kick everybody out. Ah, my bad. You know, just because I want to mix it up. You saw nothing, Rob. You saw nothing. Let's have a look at the drivers that are now on track. So we currently have Adam back in the white Lexus, Team Clio back in the MG, Rob in the 458, Supreme back in the chromed out BMW, True Kai in the GDR going past Devil Blade there. Same two cars for them as well in the boat of a Datsun, and Devil Blade just picking up a half-second penalty there going through the first section of the track. We have Matt in the decked out Supra this time, going for the rival. Going for what I believe is an Evangelion. I assume that's Evangelion. Yep, it is, definitely. Livery there, nice to see. You will never find Matt without a anime weave livery. That is a staple of his character. We have Glitch, who is rocked a orange Porsche. And we have Tama, who's made the switch to Ferrari this time. Didn't like the look of the orange Porsche and has switched to the Ferrari this time. We have Falco in the VW, and we have Stock GT in the NSX, which is a personal favourite of mine. Let's just do this, shall we? Do 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 do. You two. Yeah, that'll do. How many people have we got in the lobby now? We have 11 people in the race. Let's see if we can let's see some of the times that we are getting. .133 from Team Clio. Rob with a 133.5. 133s, guys, come on. I'm shite, even I can do better than that. I expect 130s from these guys, which is the main thing. Especially considering how good I know Rob is as well. Matt with a 135. I mean, to be fair, if I'm perfectly honest as well, it could just be me. These physics could have changed and really slowed down the lap times, but I can remember getting 130s in the GR3s with BOP. That was usually the time to aim for. And let us go. As we are waiting on the grid for the lights. Here we go. And a great start by there. Both the Merc and the Ferrari from the front rows. Looks like Double Blade might have the inside line going to turn one. Oh, bit of contact there going through turn one. Tama just manages to hold it there. and manages to keep it around the inside line there and keep the first positions going through the first few corners. True Kai there in third place in the boat of GDR, which I think Falco just might be trying to get up the inside there. Not quite there. Oh, looks like Adam's just sent in the Z4 now he switched to. As well, it looks like Devil Blade just being sent a bit wide there, I think. Oh, we have a spinner in the background. Who's in the background who has spun? We have Team Cleo, who's unfortunately in the wars again, going through them first couple of corners. Just can't quite get back on track. It'll be a big recovery drive from them in this race as well as a half-second penalty for Senna. Not too sure what happened there at the start, but hopefully it's not too much. Oh, as we have Devil Blade being just going out wide. Oh, there's a big crash for Devil Blade there. As Tama tries to move away, as we have Rob into third place and Falco into second place as well. Sorry Cleo, not too sure what happened there in the back. Unfortunately, hopefully it wasn't too bad of a contact there. We'll have to see if we can check a replay to see what's happened there. No worries, Cleo. Sorry for the bit of a, if it was a bit of an argy-bargy there. We'll have a look at the replay afterwards, see what happened on that one. But after this, we will have Tama taking the first corner again after starting on pole position, managing to keep his pole position. And hot on the heels of him are Falco and Rob C. Rob C going for the switchback, going through the first complex up the inside of Falco. After starting on one of the lower positions here, Rob just giving him the squeeze, going into the next corner, and will he manage to make the position? Yes, he does. Cleanly up the inside there for Rob. So we have Glitch, who's managed to make his way up into fourth position. We have Matt just going up the inside of Stock GT there. Putting the Supra to work there, Matt. Nice to see. Tama just managing to keep this 0.6 of a gap here from this point of the lap, as we have two Ferraris battling for the lead now. However, we do know from a lot of the other ones that Rob C is pressure master at applying it specifically as well, as he follows him closely through the next few corners here. We have Falco in third place. Glitch just falling a bit behind there as Matt starts to catch up a bit. Oh, we have Falco who's went off there a bit, and oh, it looks like he's quit there after maybe going a bit wide on that corner. Glitch in third place, and we have Matt just going up the inside there. Looks like the Supra, will it have the legs to get up the inside? Who's going to be last of the late breakers? Matt up the inside of Glitch there. Will he manage to make a stick? Does go a bit wide, but manages to just keep it in check and goes through into third place. Well held there, Matt. Stock GT just managing to follow in time there. Rob C battling for the lead here up the inside of Tama, a carbon copy move of the first time, and he just plays it perfectly straight up the inside of Tama there, going into that first corner. Oh, but it looks like Tama managed to get a switch back there. Rob's got the defensive position going into the next couple of corners. Double right-hander. Easy on the throttle there, slamming it out and managing to keep the position there and get into first place. It's going to be difficult to catch Rob from here. It's a big slide from Tama there on the exit of that chicane. As we have Stock GT managing to reel in the gap a bit between Matt and Glitch there. Stock GT just getting the switch back there, not fancying it this moment in time, but he does have a much better run as Glitch goes wide in the Porsche, and Stock GT just slips up the inside there as he is now in hot pursuit of Matt. Can he keep position going through that corner? Yes, he can. Will the NSX manage to have enough legs in a straight line though? The NSX not the quickest GR3 car in the world at all, and the Porsche looks to be coming back on him already as Glitch goes to the inside. Will he manage to beat him on the brakes here? Stock GT holds it around the outside of Glitch in the defensive position. Really good defensive work there by Stock GT to keep third place. Will the Porsche manage to come back there? going into the next section. Looks like he's just dropped back a bit there. Doesn't look like he's managing to catch up there. No, he doesn't. Decides better not. Have a big lunge there going up through the next corners as he is in hot pursuit of Matt. Let's take a little bit of a trip further down the field. Supreme, unfortunately, in a world of his own yet again after suffering from last race there, not managing to replicate his performance from before. Unfortunately, Adam in that Z4 dropping back after his great start there. Looks like the bit of contact at the start and the penalties not serving him well whatsoever. We have Slow Loris in the standard Porsche behind him, and we have Senna just going a bit wide there, going into that double left-hand corner in the NSX here as well. So the field looks to be bunching out a bit, but we have Stock DG just on the back of Matt here, and that NSX lightning through the corners here. But Matt looks like he's going to be wanting to pull away in a straight line, but it's a great exit by Stock GT here, as he's really on the back of Matt coming through the big straight here, going past the grandstands. Will the NSX manage to have enough overspeed in the draft as he goes to the inside? Will he manage to beat Matt on the brakes going into turn 1? Hard on the brakes, both of them. Looks like Stock GT just goes around the inside. Joe just a bit cuts off a bit there, just manages to play it fair there. Little bit of contact there, but nothing too bad. Oh, as Matt gets a half-second penalty, looks like he just took a bit too much of the inside curve, trying to avoid Stock GT there, and unfortunately gets a half-second penalty, unfortunately, for that. Oh, it looks like he might have just had a bit overcooked his brakes there going into that corner as well. Matt's not going to give this position up though, even though he's got a half-second penalty. He can still get this back from Stock GT here, as the rest of the field still looks to be fairly bunched out at this moment in time. Oh, Matt just going a little bit wide there, just cooking the brakes again, going through that tight right-hander. As you see, Stock GT here. He managed to make any inroads on the fastest lap times here. And as we go to, as the field is very spaced out now, let us go on board with Rob C to show you how to do Interlagos here. So you want to keep it really tight here. Again, the soft tyres really making it good around this track here, so hard on the brakes coming into this section. Want to put it down in the third gear and use all the curb on that left hand side there. Tiny bit of the brakes there, I think it's just a bit of a wobble going through that corner. Again, use a little bit of the curbs there, and use the exit provided as well for Rob. You want a bit of a trail brake. It's a bit of a tricky corner, this one, the double right hand corner. Rob just opts to take that little bit extra curb on the entrance to that, and shifting down in the second into the tight right hander, flick it across there, back into the tight left hander again, going into the hairpin sections here. Ooh, little bit late on the brakes there, unfortunately, but just manages to get it turned in enough, but he has enough of a gap to warrant that. Flat through the left hander, coming into the final turn, pins it down a second and times it beautifully flat through the exit. Uses a little bit of the curb to help him on that last lap there as well. Beautifully done there by Rob. And on the final lap here, do we have any battles going on? We have Glitch, who looks like he's managing to catch up to the back of Matt here, but I don't think he has enough time coming through there as Rob goes across the line to take the win. Tama coming across in second place in that Ferrari. Stock GT coming across the line now in the NSX, and Matt just holds on to the fourth place there in front of Glitch, with Slow Loris in the Porsche coming home in sixth place. Supreme unfortunately not having as good a race this time around in seventh place, and Adam doing the same in the Z4 as well. Double Ferrari podium there for Rob and Tamas. Still rocking the GRT stuff as per. I think we shall have one more race. If we don't manage to get enough drivers into this one, I might have a cheeky race. Where do we go? Where do I like? What do I like? I know what I like. I like wood topless. Let us go to autopolis. And tell you what, let's have a rolling start this time. Why not? Matt. Right, so the question is, what do I use this time around? I fancy a race this time around. Why not? I like all topless. The question is, what do I use? I could go very basic and go with the Porsche, with the old GRT liveries. Well, all of them are old GRT liveries, really. Let's have a look. Go on, Matt, if you're still there, pick us a car. If I don't like your choice, then I'll just choose, I'll ask you to pick a different one. Or I'll ask Rob to pick a different car. Either or. Hey Vordex, nice for you to join us. Coming to you live from Turkey there, Vordex. Let's see what you're driving. Ah, of course, in the boat itself, the Datsun. We love to see a big boat in the GTR as well. So we have Rob in the 458 this time. Slow Loris in the RCZ, don't see that too often, but a lovely little car it is. We have Matt in the old school Calsonic GTR. Tamas going back into his orange Porsche that we saw earlier in the stream. Supreme opting for the blacked out Corvette this time. Adam looking in the Merc this time, bright white Merc. Is that a South Park livery that will have on the boat as well? Integrity Farms? Integrity Farms, yep. Thought it might have been. You have David in the Lamborghini. You have Glitch in, ooh, that's a nice little Z4 livery that you've got there as well. And Stock and Tico we have in the Porsche this time around as well. Black Jeep in another GTR. Almost a Shadow livery, Shadow PlayStation livery there. And we have, looks like an old Raven West livery or something from Grid. Like similar vibes. I like it. I'll wait for some of the others to join up on track. So we have, and Mario in the lobby as well. See now, do I race? This is it. This is the thing, you see. Do I race and actually make a fool of myself? Not too sure at the moment. Oh, go on. You know what I'm getting myself into with the NSX. So, and we have one more to join and make it. Looks like we have some skilled racers here tonight. So let's make sure that there is as little to no funny business as possible, please. I will not hesitate to kick any single one of you, as I have done at multiple points tonight. Yes, that includes you, Matt and Rob. Just in case, you know. So just waiting for... We will ready up. Put Thomas to the back with us. I will start from very at the back. Let's go with that. Alrighty. Alright, let's go. So, this is what it's going to look like when I've had absolutely no practice at this track whatsoever. Oh, not raced this car in forever, and not raced this track in forever, but it is a rolling start, may I add. So, I mean, I say there's not going to be as much carnage, but nah, it's one of these lobbies, so who knows. Good luck, everybody. Supreme, Adam and Glitch in the top 3 positions. We have Matt, Rob and myself towards the back of the field. Whoa. Pinch me off there, Tico, why don't you? Whoa, okay. Very slow. I assume you just want to go from the back of the field there. See if I can catch up. Oh, we have a Ferrari going wide there. The Spanish Ferrari. Catch back up to the pack here, I think, a little bit. Black Chief getting it all sort of crossed up there. So we have Mario, WRX, Adam and Tamas rocking the top 3 positions right now. Thought about the lunge on the inside, but it wasn't going to work. Looks like Vortex has had a bit of trouble there at the hairpin. Whoa. Massive send by the bloody Ferrari there. Ferrari causing absolute chaos here. I just realised, where did Rob go? Got bored of winning, eh, Rob? Probably sent it there, but I didn't want to. Let's see if I can keep with this Ferrari. Trying to desperately keep this Ferrari. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Oh, big snap. Ferrari is a fucking quick car now. Hunting for podiums. Ah, is that you, Liam, in the chat about the 3 for 2s? both outbrake ourselves through there. Bit of contact going in there, but I'll let him off. Ooh, big battle up ahead. Oh, looks like carnage ahead as I completely messed my braking point up. Battle for the lead, surprisingly. God, surprising how much grip you have. Wait, I've just realised I can't see Rob in this race, but he's still lapping. So I assume he's in first right now. After all this time, that glitch is still in the game where you can't see certain people. Close. Oh, cut the corner massively at the end. I'll take it though. I wasn't that far off the pace, I'll take it. I assume Rob won that, but for some reason he's not on my screen. I'll take it. That wasn't too bad actually. I was actually able to keep it on track and keep pace with the clearly quicker guys, so I'll take it. It's unfortunately the stream is sick of you seeing you win, Rob. So you know. Oh, we You're actually in that race? I didn't even see. Oh, you were! Oh, that's unfortunate. Sorry, Rob. I genuinely assumed that you were just at the front still and I couldn't see you. Never mind. No, nice turnaround though. Right, one final race. Where do we go? What's a good final circuit? I know what's a good final circuit. We always love some carnage at Fuji, don't we? And I'll commentate on this one to end it all. One final race, one final commentary. Let's get this one done. Thanks, Glitch. Thanks, Adam, for joining us tonight. Been a pleasure. There's 13 people watching right now. No way. That doesn't seem right. In any case. Final race of the night. As much as I enjoy racing around Fuji. Hiya Hans, nice to see you. Yeah, it just the only thing is with ACC, especially on console, it's just not the same. Like trying to find like different lobbies and a player base and different things like that, it's just not as good, to be honest. Otherwise, I probably would try racing, and I would try definitely racing it a bit more. But unfortunately, just haven't gotten around to it, to be honest. I barely got back into this game, let alone anything else. So we'll go through the grid once again, as we have Mario join back into the lobby. Rob in the 458, Supreme still in the Chrome M6. We have Vortex, who is now rocking the blacked out Supra this time around. Tamas switching back to the Ferrari for this one, for that bit more straight line speed compared to the Porsche. Matt rocking the Z4 Miku livery. That is a classic that I remember seeing all the time, Matt. We have Reckless in the Porsche, in the old school Rothmans livery. Glitch leaving the pit now. What is he in at the moment? So we also have Glitch in the Ferrari, and Mario WRX behind him in the Huracan. Looks like the is that a Rossi inspired livery? Have another Ferrari in Speed Racer or Palaplay, in the stock red Ferrari. We have the other Ferrari in, I generally don't know how to pronounce your name, Dio8. I'll go with that. Dio8 in the 458 once again, and GT Tico in the NSX once again. Is anybody else left to join? No, and let's just get this underway. Let's get it underway, shall we? Final race of the night. Yo, hippie! How you doing, my man? Nice to see you again. Hey, who would have thought? Shoes on the other foot now. You're in the chat and I'm streaming. Who would have thought, eh? As we get ready for the final race of the night. So we have Supreme, Mario, Glitch, Pala, Vortex, Tamas, Tico, Matt, Rob, Dare White and Reckless. And as we go green for the final race of the night, Supreme takes us down into T1 as Fire looks to make quick work of the next. Oh, but looks like Glitches almost went too much going into turn 1 there, as we have Ferraris all over the place going into turn 1 there. And it looks like we have Mario WRX trying to find a way through on Supreme up the inside. Oh, gets it all wrong there almost. We'll have Supreme up the inside again, looking to make the cutback. Supreme up the inside and just managing to make it work and reclaim his first position. Good work as Paya is on the outside and going into the tight left-hander. A bit deceiving here. A bit of a mid-range corner going through that as we look to see somebody's moving on the background. Oh, and a big takeout there. Who was that in the background? We had one of the cars that were going a bit wide there and just unfortunately collected another car in the background. As we have the Ferrari of White going through on Matt there. We have lots of Ferraris in this race. Supreme just managing to pull on to first position there, but we have, oh, it's a bit of a shunt there from Paya behind. Supreme just manages to gather it well, and we'll have a bit of argy-bargy here, going through these couple of corners, coming into the final corner as Paya makes a great dive as Supreme goes wide and manages to get up into first place, but he might be vulnerable to a bit of slipstream here as White is all over the grass there, exiting the final corner. And he gets a half a second penalty on the back of it. And we have 3 wide going through into turn 1. Who's going to be the latest of the breakers here? We have Dare White, oh, moving about all kinds in the braking zone. Oh, but it looks like he's gone straight into the back of Mario there. Not too sure I'm happy about that, Dare White. That's a bit aggressive for my liking. You've just completely shoved Pyre out the way. One more like that and you will be out of this race. We have Mario battling with Dear White here for the win. The 2 Spaniards in this lobby now, battling for the lead as we have a massive battle going on behind. We have Tamas managing to get up into 3rd place, and we have Paya and Rob who are coming through the field again now. Rob just managing to get a better exit as we have Tamas, I believe that's in front, getting it a bit wide as Paya goes around the outside of Tamas, going into the twisty hairpins of the back section of Fuji as Paya outbrakes himself and Tamas goes back through. Paya getting it all sort of wrong there, going into the heavy braking zone from the straight and just managing to let Tamas in place. And it looks like we have a 3 wide battle going through that section. Matt getting himself involved there with Rob. Rob going for the switchback. Doesn't look like there's anything there for him. As Matt looks to have a 1 second penalty. What you been doing now, Matt? Causing trouble as always. Rob gets a massive bit of overspeed on Matt there and goes to the inside. Matt will unfortunately have a penalty which will slow him down tenfold as we look to the front of the field once again. Well, it looks like Dear White Man has served his penalty there and is now right back down the field as a result. Ah, no way, hippie. Ah, so sorry, man. I mean, to be honest as well, I've been the exact same GT-wise. I haven't been on this game in 6 months, year and a half, something. So it's yeah, nice to be back, but I'm probably, especially in the lobbies and stuff like that, I'm going to be sticking to commentating until I get back into this game properly, to be honest. So yeah, we'll wait and see, but I need to get used to the game again because I'm currently shit. So yeah, I need to get used to that again. As we see, Dio White is a battle for Ferraris here. Dio White again just making that little bit of contact with Tamas, going around that corner. Oh, we just get it all sorts of scribbly going through that corner again. Just lessen the contact, please, Dio White. You're clearly quick enough, so just don't make the contact going through in these corners. I understand it's a tight hairpin, but no need for the contact. As we have Rob going in up the inside of another Ferrari there, going up the inside of Paya as Tamas looks to go. Oh, looks to be the late dive there, but it looks like Dio White's managed to get it wrong on the exit, and Tamas looks to get a run here. As we have Mario now, who's broken away by 2.6 seconds as a result of the battles behind. Rob now looking to catch the podium positions here with 3 laps to go. Tamas up the inside of Dio White here, who's going to be battle of the late break as Tamas throws it in. Looks like he gets it a bit wide going in. Oh, but Tamas again, Dio White. Contact there again, no need to. Going through on that inside the corner there. He's got a half-second penalty, looks like, for cutting the corner there. But looks like they've just managed to get away with it. But all this battling here between these two is allowing Rob to catch back up behind them. The Ferrari looking to be a quick car in this game now, which I didn't think I would actually say it too soon, because the GR3 car never used to be the best, but looks like it's one of the quicker cars in the selection now. Nice to see. Dio White with a big lunge going from Tamas there. Tamas looks to get the switch back, but Dio White holds it well there. Good lunge by Dio White this time. Making it clean, making it stick. That's how you pass. Dio White with a great pass there. And can Tamas come back at him here as he looks to try and set him up through this series of corners. Dio White with a half-second penalty, so he will need to serve that. But Tamas going up the inside of Dio White there. Oh, just giving the squeeze there, but great close racing by these two now. Dio White managing to get a bit of a run coming out of that last corner there. Tamas will need to pull out of the slipstream or just goes right through them. Sometimes it's a bit shaky. No worries, Vortex. Thank you for the sub as well, mate. We'll probably be doing more of this going forward. So yeah, stick around. You'll probably see a lot more content, IRL stuff in terms of videos, and a lot more live stream stuff, and especially on GT Sport as well, and other things in the future. So stick around. We'll definitely be doing more open lobbies and stuff in the future, as this has actually gone really well, much better than I thought it would. We have a battle for 3rd place. I get it. Dio White, you need to stop. That's a bit rough and tumble there for Dio White there, as Rob just manages to squeeze back past. Is Dio White going to have a run here, and he's going to have a bit of a send coming on Rob coming into this hairpin again. Is he going to again? It's just playing F1 rules here, and meaning that he's the first to the apex. That he is the one that is entitled to the corner, which is not how we play this game, and unfortunately that is going to be the end of that. That was about 5 different incidents from that one, unfortunately. Sorry, Dio White, but we did warn you. And now as we come on to the final lap, it is a straight shootout between the top 3 now. We have Mario, who's managed to string out a gap to the guys behind him. Tamas, who was quicker, a lot quicker on that last lap, so let's see if he can draw Mario in and make some inroads into Tamas, and Rob C just behind that with 2-second gap behind that now. Paya again just 2 seconds behind there, but just losing touch of the top 3 again here. But the question is, can Tamas reel Mario in before the end of this race? It's going to be a big ask. But it's clear that he does have the pace to do it. But we have Rob C, who is also gaining very quickly on the guys in front as well. Tamas is catching Mario, but Rob is catching Tamas. So very good battle here. Looks like it might actually just be breaking even though. Mario might have just done enough in this race to hold it from pole position and take the win here, but he still needs to make it through this final complex, and the Ferrari has been very quick through this final complex compared to the Huracan. Hear the tyre squeal of that Huracan in front, and Tamas on a flick of oversteer on exit. So does Rob as well. The tyre wear not liking these MR cars at all, as Mario rounds the final bend, comes onto the back straight to take a comfortable win in the end, manages to get out a lead in the end because of the fighting behind, and comes home in first place. We have Tamas in second place and Rob C coming across in third, then a bit of a gap to Paya in fourth place, and we have Matt in the Z4 coming home in fifth place, and we have Reckless in the Rothmans Porsche finishing in sixth, and we have Supreme unfortunately just bringing up the rear, just could not get to grips with that M6 this time around, and unfortunately will finish in last place. Cheers, Hippie. Thanks very much, buddy. Again, there's probably going to be more like this in the future, and don't worry, I will be in the GRT chat a lot more going forward, as I want to get back into this game a bit more. So you'll probably see my face a lot more going forward. I want to get back into this game, and this is a way of doing it on this channel as well. Yeah. No worries, Tamas. Thanks very much. Look, mate, I did warn you, Dear White. I'm sorry that you feel that way. However, you can't send 3 to 4 moves on like that. I mean, if you're going to send 3 to 4 moves like that on people and just expect people to make to give you room like that just from that, then yeah, unfortunately, that is all she wrote on that one. If you think that is acceptable racing, dude, then I suggest you go away, research, look at some actual moves from that, because if you believe that is how you do race, regardless if it's in real life or in a game, then unfortunately then you're just going to have to educate yourself. Just because you're a lot faster, dude, doesn't mean you're entitled to pass like that. If you're a faster driver, then you should be able to pass cleanly. If you're faster, pass cleanly. Simple rule. If you're so quick that you are that much quicker than the guy in front, then why do you need to make contact? Just a simple question. Few guys in the Ferrari. In any case, I mean, if that is the way that you want to race, buddy, then feel free. But unfortunately won't be on our lobbies again if that's the case. Look, you clearly, again, it's sad because yeah, see you later. If it's a case of if it's going to be like that, at the end of the day, poor racecraft won't be tolerated. Simple as. Doesn't matter who you are for any of that. But I mean, you're not wrong, Tamas, but then again, I don't think there is much worse than the usual daily B drive. So you know, we're setting the bar real low if we're going from that. But yeah, on that note, we'll ignore the Louise there, just chipping at the end, and we'll reflect on actually how good of a night this was. That was some brilliant racing on show by a load of you guys tonight, so thank you everybody for joining. And I mean, yeah, I wasn't expecting this at all, especially for this amount of activity in the chat for a lot of this one. So yeah, just a thank you, a big thank you, Rob, Tamas, Matt, Hippie for joining a little in the end, Vortex for joining as well, and a bunch of the other guys that I know are in here tonight. Thank you very much. It's made this a real treat to start doing this again, and hopefully I'll want to start doing it a lot more in the future, and commentating on all of these races, and bringing you some more content on that stuff. I will watch out as well, have a watch out for any of the IRL stuff that we've got coming up at the moment as well. We've got a couple of videos in the works. I'll just give you a brief background for anybody who is still in the chat. We are a karting team. We are primarily based in the Newcastle Team Sport operation, but we have been doing a lot more outdoor karting as of recently, as you'll probably see by the main channel videos. So if you wouldn't mind giving them a couple of times a watch as well. But yeah, that is our main goal, that is our main directive. This is a bit of a side hobby in terms of getting some more of you guys involved in that as well, and obviously having some good racing and bringing the sim aspect into it, which I know we all love from that side. So yeah, thank you very much guys. Stay tuned, there will be more of these to come. And don't worry for you GRT members, I will be around in the Discord a lot more going forward, as I want to get back into this game and actually become better at this game like I used to be. So yeah, thanks very much guys, and yeah, I will catch you very soon.